Brent was born in Preston, Idaho. He was born in 1949. He was born, unfortunately, without a soft spot on his head. And in those days, I believe they didn't fix that. They routinely fix that these days. But it put a lot of pressure on his head, which, caused damage to his brain. He, in fact, as a child, I remember up until he was early teens, he would have seizures because of the pressure on his brain. And I know that my parents worried a lot about him or what his life would become.
I met Brent over 5 years ago now, and he's a great guy. I see Brent 5 days a week. He's here every day like clockwork. I can almost set my watch to him, and when he first walks in, he always says hi to me. He's been coming here, God, I really can't give you an honest answer, but he used to work here, so I'm saying a rough guess, good 20 years. He adds happiness to people's days. He's very pleasant. He comes up, he offers candies to people. He's always saying hi to everybody he meets. He's a very friendly and pleasant guy. He keeps me encouraged. The way he does things, he's such a polite not young man, but he's a polite man, and he, be honest, I'm very upbeat, I'm very outgoing myself, and he just keeps me inspired. I think this is a very great community. People are, friendly, open, and Brent does bring everybody together. There isn't a person in the city that doesn't know Brent, and I think he inspires everybody. He's helping everywhere he goes. He's helping someone. He loves biking. Everybody knows that. He has an event in June. The CET. Cache Valley Employment Center, they do an event with Brent called Biking with Brent. And everybody comes and they go biking, and it helps to raise money to help support the special needs community.
And one thing about Brent is he has always been a free spirit. He, as a little boy, he would just wander away from home, and we lived on a farm in Whitney, Idaho. I remember the neighbors at one point, everybody was walking along the canal searching for him in case he had fallen in. A neighbor found him. He was on his way to a reservoir in Preston, and he was with his dog, and the neighbor picked him up and brought him home, which was a huge relief. But it just kind of shows you that Brent is a wanderer still. He gets up and goes on his bike when he wants to and sees who he wants to see. And he just loves to go places. Nobody would ever take him any place. So he was, he just stayed in Cache Valley unless he went over the hill on his bicycle. I think he likes to go watch the ice skating at the skating rink. Oh, and there's another thing about Brent. He loves IHOP. Absolutely loves IHOP. He loves pancakes.
I don't know, my favorite thing about him is he always honks his horn. It's just and he waves at every single person he sees, right? So,
I love how he's just so happy wherever he goes.
I always wave back at him, and I think that's, I don't know, it's like the thing about smiling at somebody when you walk by them. It really helps to just kind of improve both people's mood, because you just connect with them better.
He's an icon.
Brent is an icon in this town. Yep. I mean, and if you're having kind of a blah day and he happens to cross your path, then it's just like this little splash of joy going by. So I think he's a real bright spot in our community.
I know Brent because he's been riding around campus, honking his horn on his bike, just being friendly to everybody.
Yeah, it's my 3rd year here, and he's been here since I've been here, so he's a happy guy, you know, like everybody knows.
Always
Brent,
cheering
really.
everyone up,
Yeah.
always making everyone laugh. It's a good
awesome.
time.
He's a solid dude. I mean, he seems all right to me. I've never really had the chance to talk to him, but he's always been nothing but nice and kind. Oh, he's absolutely positive. I don't think anyone sees him as a negative thing on campus. He's out there trying to make people feel happy.
Keep honking the
Yeah,
horn,
keep
man.
honking the
It's
horn,
awesome.
making people
It's awesome.
happy. It's awesome.
He's just a blessing. He's just a happy guy. He blesses every place he goes. He makes people smile. Maybe it's because of how he dresses, or you know, he honks the horn and waves. He's just happy. He was a sweet little boy, and he's a real kind, sweet man.